Great morning to you guys. Come in again with another time of daily devotions in 3 minutes or less. And today's devotion is titled, We All Need Continued Encouragement. I'll be reading from Joshua 1:6 from the NIV, and then we'll get into the devotion today. It says, Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Joshua had seen God descend in a cloud at the tent of meeting, and God told him, Be strong and courageous, for you will bring the Israelites into the land I promised them. Since Joshua had just seen the Lord and heard his audible voice, why did the Lord encourage him again? Shouldn't once have been enough to encourage Joshua for the rest of his life? No. God knew he needed further encouragement. So often, like Peter moving forward in the faith, you needed to step out of the boat. But when the waves rise around you and your courage wavers, that's when you need that continued encouragement. God knew that Joshua would be leading a fearful people into a difficult situation, and he'd need continued reassurance. How often do you find yourself looking in fear at your circumstances rather than looking to God? You too need to find continued reassurance by daily searching the scriptures and by asking for the strength of God's Spirit. You know, guys, it's so important, so crucial that we fear not. We fear not, we do not be discouraged, we do not be dismayed, because many times the path that God has for us in the day that we're living in the last days that we're living in this time when we see men becoming lovers of themselves and we see corrupt governments and corrupt entities all over the world supporting ungodly causes, we have to understand that when God calls us to minister in a certain way or share the gospel to certain people, we ought to do it without fear and with courage, because he who is for us is greater than he who is against us. It doesn't matter the circumstance, it doesn't matter the situation. What's important is your confidence in your faith in your God, despite the attacks of the enemy that might rise up against some because of sin that might have crept into their life. God is a redeemer. He's a restorer, and he has given us the power through his death and resurrection upon that cross that Jesus did, through the power of the Holy Spirit to overcome and be courageous and not be fearful. So guys, whatever you do today, be courageous. Don't be fearful. Move forward in victory and know that you will be victorious because God has already won the battle for you. Take care, guys. Have an awesome day and God bless.